Minister of Justice. Mamadou Jallow reports.
It was preceded by the adoption and ratification of two bills tabled by the Honorable Fatima Singate, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice. The Companies Registration and the Single Window Registration Bills 2013 seek to regulate and promote the business environment in the Gambia by making it easier to register and operate businesses. The bills were deemed non-controversial by deputies who applauded government for taking the bold step of coming with legislation that will overcome the regulatory burden associated with starting businesses, something that had caused a lot of problems, which deputies believe slowed investment. The bills were duly adopted and ratified unanimously before members moved on the debate of adjournment. According to the standing orders of the House, upon completion of business at the end of the last sitting, the majority or minority leader, or better still, any member of the House, can move a motion on adjournment, sign, dine. This was exactly what the Honorable Samba Jallow, the minority leader and member for Nyamina Dankungu, was asked to do by the Honorable Speaker, a privilege he was happy to accept, the first time a minority leader has done so in many years. Honorable Jallow, in moving the motion, assured that he would not talk about what he called political issues, but urged the President to listen to his compatriots from the sub-region if they engage him on Gambia's withdrawal from the Commonwealth. This drew numerous responses from other members of the APRC ranks who argued that the Gambia's withdrawal from the Commonwealth is justified and should not be questioned by any patriotic Gambian.
The first day it was done, I made my research and I did my publication on the APRC youth wing, and I said it's not be subjected for debate. And I have my reasons. Because as a concerned Gambian and as a concerned citizen and a parliamentarian for that matter, any national issue should be a concern to all of us.
Honorable Speaker, the history of Commonwealth, the structure, the membership, the politics of Commonwealth is pure neo-colonization. And Gambia is a sovereign state. If you want to merge with Gambia, you have to respect Gambia as a sovereign state.
I will therefore just want to put a bit of history onto the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth was established in 1949. It had a purpose. It was supposed to be an organization of friendly countries that will support each other. But now it has turned out to be an organization of force. When I say force, I mean an organization of enemies. Everybody is undermining each other. What's the point? If we are going to be friends, we should be friends. We cannot be friends and play the roles of enemies. If that's the case, then I quit.
Honorable Bidi Sambu of Nyani and Honorable Omar Tob of Lower Fuladu West always looked forward for an opportunity to last out at GRTS, and the adjournment debate gave them the perfect setting, with Sambu accusing the national broadcaster of bias towards him. Honorable Tob bemoaned the lack of radio and television signals in his area and went as far as even questioning GRTS programs.
I'm not talking about the TV, I'm talking about the radio itself, which is the first communicating instrument in this country here. Most of the people in the provinces rely on this radio, not often on TV. But as of now, to get radio signal is a problem. You don't even have it at all.
These attacks on GRTS drew a barrage of comments from some deputies, such as Honorable Neti Balde, Honorable Babuke Sonko, and Habibu Jallow, who commended the national broadcaster for a job well done. On agriculture, Honorable Chairman Omar Jallow of Opanyomi predicted a bumper harvest for some crops like groundnut and maize, but said the coolth is poor in his area. He however said that the country is on course to achieve food self-sufficiency by 2020. Honorable Ibrahim Bojang of Fonyi Bintan Karanai agreed that the Gambia could achieve food self-sufficiency only if people continue to respond massively to the President's Back to the Land call. Several deputies commended the government for extending the electricity network to the provinces, but Honorable Fode Jallow of Nyamina East called on NAWEC to connect bigger villages to the national grid, as that will be more economically viable. On National Settled Days, Honorable Buba Bojang of Fonyi Councillor called on residents to keep the drains clean, whilst also warning that electricity poles in Fonyi are threatened by erosion. The debate later wound up after 6 long hours of deliberations, as members seized the opportunity to speak out before they go on their 3-month recess, in which they are expected to return back to their constituencies, where expectations are extremely high. Mamadou Jallow, GRTS.
The general public is hereby informed that Kanilai Farm will sell Tobaski rams at affordable prices. Rams will be sold to civil servants on credit 1/6 basis. Those willing to buy and pay up cash would be given priority. Prices will be announced soon. We wish everyone a happy Tobaski in advance. Today, 10th October, marks Mental Health Day. The World Health Organization in the Gambia joins the rest of the world to commemorate World Mental Health Day under the theme Mental Health and Older Adults. We have details in this report by Mudu Bajan.
The organization in the Gambia commemorates World Mental Health Day, a day set aside to figure out the challenges and constraints people with mental health disorders are faced with. Celebrated on the 10th of October since 1992 at the initiative of the World Federation for Mental Health, the day seeks to spread awareness of mental health and its major effects on people's life worldwide.
Today, 10th of October 2013, we join the rest of the world to commemorate World Mental Health Day under the theme Mental Health and Older Adults. The theme draws attention to the crucial need to invest more in the health of older adults aged 60 years and above, particularly in their mental health.
Given this year's theme, Mental Health and Older Adults, the WHO representative, Dr. Thomas Sukwa, dilated on the theme, pointing at the grim reality of the thousands of elderly who suffer from mental disorders.
Aging affects each and every one of us, no matter where we live, whether male or female, rich or poor. In the African region, the population of elderly people was estimated at 43 million in 2010, and it is projected to reach 67 million by 2025 and 163 million by the year 2050.
As revealed by sociologists and other health experts, various issues contribute to the mental well-being of individuals. Dr. Sukwa also highlights some of the factors that lead to mental disorders, particularly among the elderly.
Depression is a common illness worldwide and affects the mood and emotional responses to challenges in everyday life. If left untreated, depression can lead to suicide. There is a lack of awareness and understanding of dementia and depression at some level in most countries. This results in stigmatization, barriers to diagnosis and care, and impacting caregivers, families, and societies physically, psychologically, and economically.
Nonetheless, the health official states that mental health conditions can be bettered through the promotion of active and aging health. Achieving such through the participation of government and civil society organizations is what the WHO and the World Federation for Mental Health endeavors and advocates for. Aging is a global challenge, and the Gambia, despite its youthful population, is no exception. Dr. Sukwa again.
A growing number of people are now elderly and face an increased risk of chronic diseases, including mental health conditions and disabilities. Dementia, depression, and anxiety are some of the mental health problems that older adults face and can often cause severe dependency.
Isolated and often discriminated in many communities, the mentally imbalanced are in many instances kept in very harsh conditions. However, this may be different in the country, as the Gambia's mental health policy set out a clear vision and concrete strategies to provide high-quality mental health care for those in need. Such led to the opening of the new Tanka Tanka Psychiatric Hospital in February 2009. Given that mental health is a delicate issue, participation of the public in addressing it can greatly help in mitigating these social menaces. Modu Bajan, GRTS.
Gambega Limited Thursday handed over 40 tons of medical equipment to Edward Francis Small Teaching Hospital on behalf of the Coca-Cola Africa Foundation in partnership with MedShare. Samuel Ba picks up the rest of that story.
In supporting the development of the health sector over the years, one of the leading bottlers and sellers of beverages